Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the last video for the night. You're talking about the second game of three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. Padres win 5-4. They took the first two games against San Diego. Another a one-run loss here for the Phillies, man. They had a 4-3 lead, but they give up one run in the 6th, one in the 7th. Jackson Merrill, who been struggling, hits 2 home runs tonight, including one that tied the game in the 2nd inning and one that tied it again in the 6th inning. What a game from Jackson Merrill. Hit 2 home runs, and Manny Machado with the winning sacrifice fly there in the 7th inning. But the Phillies blew it, man. They had multiple chances against Wandy Peralta, Yuki Masui. They had multiple chances and couldn't come through. I think they left, 8 runners on base. They come up big one time, with Sosa with the 2-run single, I believe it was, with the bases loaded. Besides that, Phillies just didn't come through. They got 2 runs there, 2 runs there in the top of the 2nd, but then they give up 3 in the bottom of the 2nd, a 2-run homer, and a single to Martin Maldonado. And then Wheeler's starting to pick it back up, but then he gives up that solo home run in the 6th inning to finish his outing. So he started off bad, he started off bad in that 2nd inning, then he was looking good, then he gives up that home run to Merrill. I don't know. I don't know why they keep playing guys like Max Kepler. I don't get it. And Bryson Stott. Real Muto 3 for 4 tonight. He actually went 3 for 4. Look, he's not what he used to be, but he can still be in the lineup. But with this, the rest of it, watching the Phillies offense at times, not good, man. And Romano was in the game. Figure that. Stott can definitely go. Probably be off this team, and honestly, Max Kepler could too, because they both suck. I'm not going to say maybe you should move Stott down the order. Maybe him batting 6th wasn't the right idea today. But the bullpen inevitably collapsed. Shocker, I know. Jordan Romano giving up that sacrifice fly. Threw a bad pitch right over the plate, and it's a sac fly. I just don't think these off-season moves are going to help the Phillies in the postseason. I don't know. I just don't think it is. Like, Dave Dombrowski should be ashamed of himself for thinking these horrid moves he made this offseason will help this team. I just don't think it's going to help in the postseason. Like, you're in Max Kepler and Jordan Romano, if you're not going to do anything at the trade deadline, I don't think, like I said, I do not think this team will contend, and they will be an early playoff exit again. And Bryson Stott, 0 for 4. He's horrible. He's only on the team because he's buddies with Harper. Look, his defense, he has good defense, but his at-bats are pitiful. It is what it is. He's just pitiful. But it's okay because he has a good walk-up song. Ayo, ayo, ayo-K, ayo, ayo, ayo-K. Or whatever his fucking walk-up song is. Like, they're lucky the All-Star break's coming up. Because their offense is just pathetic to watch. And why is Romano in a big spot again? The dude has an ERA of 7.29. Like, I don't know why the dude's in a big spot. What are they going to do at the deadline? Are they going to sit on their hands? Or are they going to do something? This team's a lot worse than its record shows. 54 and 41. Yeah, they got 54 wins. But this team is just so inconsistent offensively. They really have to make moves at the deadline, because the moves they made in the offseason, they ain't helping. Because your guy you signed in Romano has a 7 ERA, Max Kepler's in like 200. And besides these bitch love Sosa 2-run single, what is their approach at the plate when they have runners on bases, runners in scoring position? They rank near the bottom in runners in scoring position all year. If he doesn't swing for a big bat at the deadline, then goodbye and having a chance in the World Series. Look, Romuto went 3 for 4 today, but are you going to count on that every single day? Like, this team doesn't really have a great bullpen. They stuck with runners in scoring position. they have to be first place in stranded runners. That has been the story of the first half of the Philadelphia Phillies, is runners in scoring position. Like, what the team runners in scoring position: 3 for 13. Castellanos 1 for 2. Kepler 0 for 1. Romito 1 for 1. Turner 0 for 1. Schwarber 0 for 2. These bitch love Sosa 1 for 2. Marsh 0 for 2. Bohm and Stott were 0 for 1. Padres were 2 for 5. I mean, it also helped that they hit 2 home runs, I think, from Merrill, obviously. It's a ball game. Rinse, repeat. That's why the Phillies lose games, man. It's because they continue to struggle with runners in scoring position. And bullpen. I just don't... This team isn't clutch. Can't move runners or get them in. Like, yeah, Sosa won. Castellanos won, but... They were 3 for 13, dude. And Realmuto did as well, but... That's 3 for 13. That is not good. Like, you're just supposed to believe that your team will just get hot for a month and have a half and slug in the playoffs, and the bullpen won't clash like they have all season for a month and a half. I just do not see this team competing. But yeah, they just need to figure out how to hit with runners in scoring position. And Marsh was terrible in center field. Like, that play tonight was embarrassing where he misplayed the ball. And now they're not first place anymore. And Stott takes first pitch down the middle. Casty just praying he makes contact, it feels like at this point. Romano, yeah, good lord. Top of the order was 2 for 12, I think. Yeah, what were they, 2 for 12? Yeah, Turner and Harper each got hits, but nobody else did anything. I mean, Harper walked twice and had a hit. But you look at the first 3, 5, 12. That's 1, 2 for like 12 at the top of the lineup here. Your first 3 hitters, and Schwarber. Oof, not really the best at bats tonight. But yes, Zach Wheeler, 6 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. It was just a weird game. I mean, he gets a lead, and then he gives it back with 3 runs. Then they get the lead back, but then he gives up another home run to Jackson Merrill. So he allowed 4 runs in 6 innings. He allowed 3 earned runs in his last 6 starts combined. So not really a great outing there, but he still went 6 innings, and it was a tie game. So he didn't have his best stuff, but he still went 6 innings. On the other side, Yu Darvish, 4.2 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. I think they should have took him out when Harper with the walk, but they didn't. And these bitch love Sosa with the 2-run single. After Bone was hit by a pitch, he got took out, and these bitch love Sosa with the 2-run single that gave him the lead. So yeah, I would have took him out, but after that walk. But then they go to their bullpen to cover 13 outs again for the second straight night, like they did last night, and they succeeded. The Phillies had chances. I mean, just like last night, but they didn't come through with runners in scoring position. Phillies had 9 hits, 4 runs, 2 in the second, 2 in the fifth. They had other chances, didn't come through. Padres, 8 hits, 5 runs, 3 in the second, 1 in the sixth, and 1 in the seventh, the winning run. They also had 2 errors, and they put to 52 and 43. Phillies dropped to 54 and 41. For the Phillies, Turner, 1 for 5. Schwarber, 0 for 4 and a walk. Harper, 1 for 3, 2 walks. Bohm, 0 for 1 and scored a run. These bitch love Sosa, 1 for 2, 2 RBIs. Swinging the drive by Castellanos, 1 for 4. Stott, A-O-K, 0 for 4. Realmuto, 3 for 4 and an RBI. Kepler, 0 for 2 and a walk. Kemp, pinch hitting, 1 for 1. And Marsh, 1 for 4. He is a 4th or 5th outfielder on a good team. Like, I don't know what he's doing. And he hits a freaking pop fly. I think it was the top of the 8th or something. Dude hits a freaking pop up. And, oh my gosh, like, he ain't good center fielder either. For their bullpen, Tanner Banks, .1 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, 1 strikeout for Tanner Banks. Jordan Romano, .2 innings pitched, no hits, no runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. Threw a meatball over the plate and ended up scoring a run on the second fly. The Matt Strom, the Matt Strom. 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts for Matt Strom, who was having a very good year, by the way. For the Padres, they had to cover Padres bullpen has to cover 13 outs again for the second straight night, and they did it. First, it was Brian Hoeing. 1.1 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Then you go to Wandy Peralta. 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts for Wandy. Then you go to David Morgan. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts for Morgan. Then you go to Yuki Masui. 0.1 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Got the pop-up to end the inning. And then Jeremiah Estrada. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks. No hits, no runs, no walks, and he struck out 1. And the Padres get the win. Let's go over the offense. Tatis 1 for 4. Arias 1 for 3. Machado 0 for 3, but had an RBI with the sac fly that won it. Gavin Sheets 1 for 4. Bogarts 0 for 3 and a walk. Merrill 2 for 4, 3 RBIs. Had 2 homers. A big game from Jackson Merrill, which he's desperately needed because he has struggled. Cronenworth 1 for 4, Trenton Brooks 1 for 3, and Martin Maldonado 1 for 3 and RBI. Yes, he had an RBI single tonight. Martin Maldonado. So, great win for the Padres, man. Just a fun back and forth game, man. Phillies, they take a 2-0 lead, but then San Diego scores 3 after the Phillies had took the lead in second. But then the Phillies, with a 2-out, 2-run single by these bitch Love Sosa, a pinch hitter there after Bowman out with the injury on the hit by pitch. But then San Diego ties it in the 6th and then wins it in the 7th. So, fun back and forth game. Phillies had other opportunities, but it was a fun game to watch, man. Padres bullpen, 2 straight games, they covered 13 outs. So, yeah, it's all the same, man. 5-4 Padres win, and the series finale will be at 4-10. Padres will look for a sweep over the Phillies, so we'll see if the Phillies can avoid it. It's going to be a great pitching matchup. Christopher Sanchez and Nick Pivetta. So it should be a great pitching matchup there. Phillies look to avoid a sweep. So, yeah, that's really all I'll say for this one. So until next time, Alcott, peace, and have a good